Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to some more F1 Manager 2023 in another part of our Williams Road to Glory career mode. Things are going very well this season. We have won 3 of the first 4 races, including, the sprint race in Baku. So we have a very strong championship chance, it would appear. Lando Norris is 10 points ahead of Esteban Ocon in that championship, and we are 48 points ahead of Red Bull in the constructors. I've got to be happy about that. All design work has been paused because we have had a problem with the design of rear wing 4. Yeah, not really sure why this is the case, so everything will be pushed back by 9 days, which is a real annoyance, but nothing we can do about that. But yeah, today we have got the Miami Grand Prix. We've got some, well, I was hoping to have some designs ready for the next Grand Prix, but that's not going to happen, so we'll just have to keep pushing forward and see where we get to. But yeah, hopefully you guys are good and are enjoying the series so far. If you are, make sure you do keep hitting the thumbs up button down below and all of that good stuff. Let's set ourselves some targets for this weekend, and we'll have a little look at the potential car analysis, and you can see, you know, in general we are the best car. Low speed corners we do struggle a little bit, but we are in a very, very good place with the bits on our car, and we're ready for this 2026 Miami Grand Prix.
Once again, we touch down in Miami as F1 returns to the Magic City. We're in the state of year-round summer. The streets of Miami Gardens will come alive with the roar of racing, and the excitement is only just beginning. Spectacle is the name of the game here in Miami, with a stadium at the heart of this track. With long straights and S-bends, not unlike Suzuka's Sector 1, proper ERS management is sure to give drivers an edge towards victory. Lando Norris delivered for his team in the last race and will head into this weekend with plenty of confidence. Can the Brit bring it home in this round too? So stay with us for all the race weekend thrills.
Okay, right. Well, I think we are ready and raring to go. It's going to be a good weekend, I think, so let's get ourselves into qualifying. All right, good practice session there. Hopefully we will be able to continue our form in qualifying and take it to Max Verstappen, because he seems to have the qualifying car this year of all qualifying cars. Definitely doing a good job in quali this year is Max, so we need to make sure that we maximise our opportunities. We've got a nice tour there for Lando Norris, although he got held up slightly there by Liam Lawson, I believe, and now Ocon getting a little bit held up. Not good enough, really. So we come up to the line. That's a 129.1 and a 129.5, and now, here we go then. This is a big lap for us. We are fastest of all so far, you know, so I'm saying it's a big lap, and it's not as if we're going to go out of Q1, but this should be us going a little bit quicker here. Ocon going slightly slower than his teammate. Ocon did sit out practice 1 for Sophia Flörsch. And, well, Ocon heads up to the line 3/10 quicker. Norris goes up to the line. Wow. at 28.4. That is a huge time. That is about a second quicker than Max Verstappen at this moment. That is an incredible lap time, and I'll be very intrigued to see if anyone can get anywhere near that. What I am hoping is that maybe Daniel Ricciardo can get through. That would be nice. Ricciardo up to the line. No, he's going to be slowest of all. Verstappen does manage to go up to P2 there. Good time from him. And Kevin Magnussen, well, he's in trouble, but manages to get himself out of it. Going out in Q1 then is Theo Pourchaire, Liam Lawson, Mick Schumacher, Zane Maloney, and Daniel Ricciardo, who's slowest of the lot. Okay, into Q2 then. Yeah, let's keep going, and hopefully we'll be able to...
And green light.
Continue with some good times. I mean, Norris, that was an absolutely stupendous time, wasn't it? That he put in. And yeah, Norris is going quicker, and he goes over the line, 28.5. 28.4 for Esteban Ocon. That really should be more than enough. Verstappen pops up into second, but Norris is looking particularly quick. I'm going to send them out apart and see if the tow has actually had any effect. And look on going quicker, and he's over the line, no improvement, but there we go, end of session. And Bottas and Zhou, Sainz already out, Albon out as well. And Pierre Gasly joins them. There's the top 10. And Nick de Vries makes it up into the top 10. George Russell makes it to Q3 for Ferrari, which is an upturn in form for them. But let's see how we get on in qualifying 3. This is where it all matters. So we're going to send out Ocon first, and then Norris, and try and get a bit of a tow going. Ocon's going to get one from Lance Stroll, who was still driving for Aston Martin all the way in 2026. I think it would be pretty impressive if that was still the case in real life. He's a pretty forlorn figure at the moment, is Lance Stroll. But Ocon quicker in the first sector than his teammate Lando Norris. And let's see how we get on in the middle sector. Ocon still purple in the middle sector here. And now he's going to fly up to this final corner. And it's going to be Lance Stroll that sets the initial time, but wow, what a time from Ocon. It's a 1:28.7. Not the fastest time we've seen, but is enough to take pole at the moment. Now Verstappen is surely going to go quicker than that.
P2 now. That's a good lap. Cool the engine. Okay, go off now. Come on in.
Well, there is Max Verstappen coming round now. Is this going to be enough for fastest? No, only 4th. Well, track's weirdly getting slower rather than quicker. Gonna go for new tyres for Norris, scrub tyres for Ocon, just to split the strategy a little bit here. Yep, got them out next to each other, which is exactly what we wanted and needed. So here we go then. This is the big one. Who is going to take pole position? We will keep an eye on sector times. Russell and Magnussen are improving at the moment. Verstappen slower in that first sector. He's slower in the middle sector as well. So Max Verstappen is going to not improve.
Checker flag.
As Norris goes quickest in that first sector. You can see Perez is improving. Verstappen is going to head over the line. I don't think he's going to improve at all here. Max Verstappen is over the line. Is he going to improve? Yes, he has. He's taken pole. 1:28.6. Big improvement in the final sector for him. Ocon's improving in both his sectors. You would expect that he's going to take over pole position from Max Verstappen for the moment, but Lando Norris going even quicker behind. 28.8 for Ocon, not good enough. And, well, Norris can't improve. And it is, in fact, Max Verstappen that takes pole position. I think that is an absolute daylight robbery. We should have had pole there. But it's second and third.
Tension continues to build here as race day begins.
The Miami Grand Prix arrived onto the calendar in 2022 with much fanfare, and F1 history is still very much being written here. Drivers have to take chances around the street circuit and hope those chances turn into victory.
Any thoughts on Esteban Ocon and his performance this weekend, Karun?
To be honest, I think they're exceeding expectations and impressing a lot of people with their performances.
The Autodrome is ready for some serious action today here at the Miami Grand Prix.
Okay then, right, let's get ourselves into the race. Can do a one-stopper, can do a two-stopper. There are possibilities here. Yeah, I do think that the two-stopper is going to be the way to do it. But we'll see. We'll see. So we're going to go with a two-stopper with Ocon, doing it that way. Now, I'm going to do it slightly differently with Lando Norris. Going to give him fresher tyres to work with later on, because he doesn't have two sets of soft tyres like Ocon does. Ocon has two brand new sets, whereas Norris only has one brand new set. So that's fine. Okay, right, I think we are ready and round to go then for this
57 laps.
Miami Grand Prix.
Here in Miami. So may the best driver win. There's a chance for Esteban Ocon to show what he can do here.
A second place start for them today. They'll be aiming for a podium, but could they even sneak the win?
And the time has come. Let's go racing. And this is it. The Miami Grand Prix. And it's
lights out, away we go. Here in Miami, it's a decent start off the grid for Esteban Ocon, and he might try and have a look round the outside of Max Verstappen into turn one. Let's head on board with him straight away here. Is he going to be able to get past the five-time world champion? No, he can't. Not yet.
Let's see if we can get past them. Yeah.
Not yet.
Keep pushing, you know what to do. Okay.
But he might be able to get past him fairly soon. So Max Verstappen leads the Miami Grand Prix early on here. Ocon is second, then Norris third. Then Charles Leclerc in fourth place on the medium tyres. Russell sixth. Then we've got Stroll in seventh. Piastri eighth. Then De Vries. Then Kevin Magnussen. Outside of the points at the moment, Albon, Gasly, Sainz. They'll be looking to improve. Zhou Guan Yu outside of the points as well. And here we come round the end of the first corner of the final corner of the first lap. and it is Max Verstappen that is leading, and they're the top three all on soft tyres, so they are going to be looking to push ahead of Charles Leclerc in this stint. Ocon right behind Max Verstappen, and has looked quicker than his teammates in general, other than a couple of sessions in qualifying, but third session he was very much the quicker of the two drivers and outqualified his teammate by 0.3 of a second in the end. And here we go then, going to drop it down. And we'll see where we end up here, as DRS is going to be available. And that brings him a little bit closer, but not close enough, really. Yeah, now 1.5 seconds behind Max Verstappen here. And all of a sudden, Lando Norris, right behind his teammate, will be looking to make an impact here.
Bringing them down slightly if we can. Copy.
Okay, so we're going to zoom it forward a little bit. I think Max Verstappen is in a very good position here. Just over a second ahead. Meaning he's not getting involved in any of the yo-yos. But this time, look at this. Ocon is right behind Max Verstappen. And I think this is going to be the opportunity for Esteban Ocon to take the lead in this Grand Prix. DRS open, and he flies down the inside, and that is awesome from Esteban. Now he's desperately trying to pull away from Max.
DRS disabled, DRS disabled. Copy.
Yeah, nearly a second. And is a second now. And here goes Norris.
Energy if you need it. Copy.
Oh, Norris is going to make the move on Ocon here. And he goes down the inside. And he's through. Okay, so Norris will be coming into the pits in the next couple of laps. And they're coming in on the same lap. 15 for Norris, 15 for Esteban Ocon. So that's important. Yeah, next lap is going to be the one for Norris, I think. And then Ocon's going to be coming in next lap. Okay, so here we go then. Norris coming in.
Landing lane.
It's into the pits, 2 seconds ahead of his teammate. Let's see if Ocon is able to stay ahead of Max Verstappen on this lap. Here comes Norris into the pits. Decent pit stop, 2 seconds, and he is away.
Watch the pit exit line.
And he's going to be out in front of Russell. Back out in 5th place. That's how quick we've been in that first stint, that we've come back out in the top 5. Okay, so there goes Ocon. Very good lap he's had here. And now he comes into the pit lane and Max Verstappen takes over the lead of this Grand Prix. And in they come. Good pit stop, 2.2 seconds. And he gets out in front of George Russell as well. So that has worked out pretty much perfectly for us. And Ocon now will be looking after those tyres in this stint. Let's see how far we get. So in theory, Norris should be catching and passing these guys. And yep, Perez in the pit lane. That's going to make things a lot easier for Lando. Fantastic. Round the outside he goes. Perfectly done. And now needs to start catching up to the race leader, Max Verstappen. Okay, 8.7 seconds the gap. So time to zoom it through a little bit. Verstappen's still going.
Get the tyres down now.
And clearly Norris, Verstappen is going for the one stopper.
No more DRS. Copy.
And Norris now right behind Max Verstappen, who's on awful tyres. How long is he going to be able to keep behind Lando Norris here? And will he come into the pits this lap? DRS open. Wow. Like taking candy from a kid. Norris back into the lead of this race, and Max Verstappen continues on. You feel like Red Bull have not gone for the right strategy today. But Lando Norris starting to get very, very comfortable in this Williams seat. And although Ocon is very fast, he doesn't seem to be able to produce what Verstappen is producing, what Norris is producing right now. Anyway, Max Verstappen is in the pits. Well, this race coming up towards the halfway mark, and well, Verstappen has got to take those mediums all the way to the end. Norris constantly improving his gap.
Do what you can to keep the tyres cool.
He's 12 seconds ahead of his teammate. A further 9.5 seconds ahead of Max Verstappen. It's about 21 seconds the gap at the moment. He's going to come out behind Max Verstappen on fresh, hard tyres, able to push them all the way until the end of this race. And that's exactly what he is looking for here. He's increased that gap quite nicely. So here we go then. Lando's in the pit lane.
Copy that.
Need a good pit stop here. And that should get him out ahead of Max Verstappen. And that is a good pit stop. And I think he will come out ahead of Max and on fresh tyres, able to push all the way to the end of the Grand Prix. So, very nicely done for Lando Norris. Should be 25 or 26 points in the bag, depending on if he can muster up fastest lap as well. Esteban Ocon still quite a way away from his pit stop. Of course, there could be a potential sting in the tail if safety car does come out. I'm gonna say, don't fight your teammate here. Yeah, let's get Norris to hopefully get fastest lap here.
Now. Yeah, confirm.
Yep, not yet though. Ocon still ahead of Max, 3 seconds ahead of him. And starting to get within pit stop range. And then we'll be putting a brand new set of soft tyres on to take him to the end. He's going to come out, I would think, ahead of Charles Leclerc. Max starting to turn the screw. He does this at this stage of the race quite often. And here we go then. Ocon's in. And he knows that he needs to try and maximise this situation. He's going to get the soft tyres on. He's away 1.9 seconds. I think that's going to be the fastest pit stop of the race so far. Certainly looked quicker than our previous pit stop with him. And now, well, Lando Norris goes purple in that middle sector. Is this going to be a fastest lap situation? Comes up to the line. Not quite. Yeah, Max Verstappen still very much a lot slower than Norris, and will be losing out for the rest of this race in that regard. Ocon, meanwhile, how much quicker can he go per lap? He was 2 seconds quicker on that previous lap. We're going to give him a bout of ERS to try and give him the best possible run.
DRS disabled, DRS disabled.
Yeah, this could be another fastest lap here. Not quite that time. Yes, he's shaving off about a second a lap. We got 10 laps to go, so he's just gonna fall short, I think.
Do with bringing them down slightly if we can. Copy.
1.4 seconds that lap. Wow. Yeah, Ocon is really closing in now.
They're at the peak now. Copy.
31.8, yeah, another 1.1 seconds took off. And Verstappen desperately trying to get through the traffic. This could work out, you know. Now just 4 seconds behind, 4 laps to go. And now 2.9 seconds, DRS as well. 3 laps to the finish. And Verstappen's tyres are horrible. Lando Norris looks like he's going to absolutely dominate this Grand Prix in the end. It certainly wasn't 21 seconds in the strategy screen, was it? But look at this, 1.1 seconds now for Esteban Ocon. I'm tempted with Lando Norris. I know this is risky, but with the championship on the line, we're going to come in and we're going to pit for the fastest lap.
Box.
This is risky, but we have got that time in hand. This is probably the first ever time I've done this in F1 Manager. Certainly this year as well with pit stop errors. This could be a real mistake that could cost us the race victory. But we're going to trust our team as Esteban Ocon has taken the lead back.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's a
fantastic, Esteban. Keep it up.
That's a very good pit stop, and he will come out well ahead of anybody else. And he will go for one big push on the final lap.
Yeah, fine.
So we're going to go on conserve.
Back off a bit. Confident.
Get everything in the right window for a big push on the final lap of the race. So here we go then.
We can just focus on charging the pack.
Let's see if Lando Norris can get fastest lap.
No saving required. Okay. Yeah, confident.
Obviously stealing it from his teammate Esteban Ocon.
Just focus on those
If
tips.
he does do that. Let's see if he can do it. Final lap of the race. And yep, purple first sector. Gonna go down to balanced. And purple middle sector. This is going to be the closest we get to a qualifying lap.
No energy.
In this Grand Prix, it's been a dominant performance from Lando Norris. And he's going to pick up 26 points. And here he comes round the final corner. Lando Norris wins here in Miami. It's a great performance. And he has got fastest lap as well. Right at the end there. A 1:30.0. And, well, Ocon comes up to the line. He finishes second. And well ahead of Max Verstappen, who finishes third. Red Bull, just not the right strategy today for me. That was a very, very risky one-stop strategy. But, yeah, we managed to come out on top, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? Another 1-2 for the Williams drivers. Sergio Perez finishes fourth, or will finish fourth. He's coming over the line now, finishes fourth ahead of Charles Leclerc in fifth. Stroll comes across the line very, very shortly. He's going to finish in sixth place. And then we're going to have Russell over the line, finishing seventh. Zhou in eighth. And then Gasly. Oh, we've had a crash on the final lap of the race. Not sure what's happened there. And I don't think we're going to get to see it. Yep, we have got a red flag. Don't think that will matter.
What a remarkable drive by Lando Norris today.
An inspired strategy from the team there. What a well-deserved win that was.
The team has been waiting patiently there, and you can see just how much it means to each and every one of them. Lando Norris certainly loves a podium, heading up there now to celebrate again.
And that's excellent, seeing both the team's drivers up there on the podium together.
And after a hot and sweaty Miami Grand Prix, I think this is as good a time as any to cool off. Now, Karun, no doubt there'll be a lot for the teams to process after that race, but how do you think the Williams team are feeling?
I doubt they could be much happier. A win and a podium place. What a great way to round out the weekend.
And with that, our weekend in Miami now draws to a close.
Now the teams will be looking ahead to Imola, where the season progresses with the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. Get ready for some fierce competition.
Well, it would be absolutely incredible if we could repeat this performance in Imola. Very good Grand Prix for all involved. Lando Norris now extends his lead in the championship to 18 points over Esteban Ocon, who himself is 21 points ahead of Max Verstappen, who is 7 points ahead of Charles Leclerc in fourth. Constructors, we now take a 67-point lead over Red Bull. Very, very happy with that. Fastest pit stops, we had second and fifth in this race, meaning we still lead that championship just about, but certainly not as dominant in it as we were last year. All the pit stops went to plan today, and Sophia Flörsch, well, she got herself some more development points, and 7 million was made in profit this weekend. So that's where we're going to leave it for today. If you have enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up down below, subscribe for plenty more F1 Manager videos, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.